Hi guy, I'm Larei from AI Elephant.
Hi guys, I'm Leo.
Have you noticed lately that using AI feels a bit different? You ask a simple question and it snaps back an answer. But the moment you throw something complex at it, there's this long pause, followed by an incredibly dense, logical breakdown.
Exactly! I was just about to complain. Sometimes it feels like a brilliant professor, but other times it is so cold and clinical, like reading a medical manual. It has lost that spark of conversation. Are we trading personality for IQ?
That is exactly what we're diving into today. The release of GPT-5.1 marks a massive shift from a single model to an intelligent system. It is not just getting smarter, OpenAI is trying to bridge that emotional gap you are feeling. First, we have to understand that GPT 5.1 isn't just a weight update. It is now a reasoning model system. Think of it like Daniel Kahneman, System 1, and System 2 thinking. System 1 is fast and intuitive. System 2 is slow and logical.
So that silence I'm hearing is the AI basically showing its work in its head. Like a student scratching out notes on a draft before answering a big exam question.
Spot on. GPT 5.1 uses an autonomous chain of thought. It evaluates your input. If you just say hi, it uses System 1. But if you ask about quantum mechanics, it triggers System 2, decides how long to think, and even self-corrects behind the scenes. This think before you speak approach makes its instruction, following much more accurate.
But what about the vibe? I've had moments where I'm talking about a heavy personal topic, and it suddenly switches into this hyper-logical doctor mode. It is jarring.
That is a carryover from the earlier GPT-5 phase. The product team explained that this coldness usually comes from two things: losing context because the window got messy, or friction in the auto switcher.
Auto switcher sounds like a gear shifter in a car.
That is a great analogy. If you are in a deep emotional conversation and the system accidentally shifts you into a heavy reasoning gear, the emotional connection breaks. GPT 5.1 is designed to smooth out those gears, making sure it holds onto the emotional tone even when it is thinking hard. In GPT 5.1, personality isn't just a buzzword, it is a set of explicit styles and traits. You can set it to be a nerdy academic, or someone with a specific regional charm.
Is that just a skin though? Like changing the outfit of a video game character?
It is deeper. They call it a harness. Everything from the latency of the reply to the way it uses punctuation, like those controversial M-dashes, creates the persona you perceive. The core principle now is maximizing user freedom. Instead of OpenAI deciding the AI's personality, they're giving you the dials to tune it yourself.
I'm a bit torn on the memory feature. I love not having to reintroduce myself every time, but is it a bit creepy, like it is always watching?
It is meant to kill the cold start problem. Memory turns the AI into a proactive assistant. It can remember your career, your preferences, and eventually even offer a pulse morning briefing based on your past interests.
And if I wanted to forget that embarrassing conversation I had last night?
That is where transparency comes in. Users have full control to view, edit, or delete memories. It is inferring your needs, but those inferences have to be visible to you. You're still the one in the driver's seat. We've all dealt with those, I am sorry, but as an AI, refusals. In GPT 5.1, the safety logic has shifted from rigid denial to something called safe completion.
Does that mean it is getting more sneaky, or just more helpful?
It is getting more contextual. For example, if a lawyer is asking for information about a violent case, the model shouldn't refuse just because the topic is violent. It needs to understand the professional context and try its best to fulfill the request without breaking safety rules. It is about intent, not just keywords. Ultimately, GPT 5.1 teaches us that we aren't just using a tool, we are driving a complex system. My 3 takeaways. First, think of it in modules, reasoning style, and memory. Second, keep pressure testing. What didn't work last month might work now with a slight nudge. And third, use your control. Tune the AI to be the partner you actually need.
It sounds more like a partner we grow with rather than just a calculator. Thanks for tuning in today. Hopefully, you find your own warm version of GPT 5.1 soon.